What is going on, divine beings? I just got a download about how we say our affirmations and how our affirmations can manifest into the physical realm. So when we say things, they automatically generate an emotional response inside of us. And so whatever emotional response is generated within us after we have said such affirmation, it will then now tell you whether or not that affirmation can come into being or come into existence. And it will also be able to tell you the speed of that manifestation coming into existence. And so whatever emotional response is generated after you have said such manifestation, it will then tell you whether or not, hey, or it's literally like a computer. It's like, okay, so you said you want this. Okay, so let's type that up. All right, so it's kind of like you're on customer service with the spirit realm. And they're like, okay, so let's type this up. All right, so you said you want, okay, so let's see how you have actually been treating this topic that it is that we're speaking on, of what it is, or whatever it is that you want or desire. So now that we're looking at the fact that you said you want this, you can just sit over there and you can just take a seat right there. We'll be with you in a couple of minutes. And so they go over to their little closet and then they be like, all right, so let's see, what is his records with said thing. He says he is wealthy and successful. So let's see how successful he has been in the past, and let's see how he can be successful in the future based on how he has been moving in the past. All right, so Mr. Oh, look, I'm going to say something. All right, so Mr. Dash Divinity, or Mr. Jetty Amaru. Amaru, yeah, that's me. Come back over here for me, please. All right, so now we're saying that in the past, you said you want to be successful, right? And you've said this multiple times. We've seen you put in this request multiple times. Well, I'm seeing here that when you said this on the 5th of, the last month, we noticed that when you said it immediately afterwards, you actually started moving very quick on trying to get this thing into your reality. All right, so I'm seeing within my records here. Let me just look at that a little bit clearer, Mr. Sir. I think just to let you know, I think you might be headed towards that direction. The more you keep putting that good work, but I want to be sure, just to make sure. All right, so okay, right here on my screen it states that after you said that, maybe about 20 minutes later, it maybe wasn't immediate, but it generated enough energy for that thing to come through, because my golly, I tell you, 2-3 on the camera. As soon as you did that, it says right here, like I stated 20 minutes ago, right? Okay, you're looking with me, right? Okay, just look right there. Okay, so it says it's about 20 minutes after you did that. Okay. After you did that, and then what? Okay, so it says, because it kind of getting disconnected here, because you were fighting a little bit against some doubting thoughts, but then you just said, okay, let me just push through this a little bit longer, because the more I practice this, the better I'm going to get. The more I practice this, the better I'm going to get. I'm seeing that you said it exactly in those words verbatim. Verbatim means to say things exactly as they are. So I'm reading this exactly as your thoughts are, Mr. And that's why I'm here to tell you. That's why I'm smiling. I'm smiling because you did that 3 times in a row. And that's why after a week of doing that, so it's 7 days in a week, and you did it. I'm saying, okay, so let's check your your calculations. You know how your phone likes to tell you, hey, this is the screen report. You were on the app Instagram for 30 minutes in a whole week. In the whole week you were on Facebook for 10 minutes. So it looks like you were on these apps a little bit less. So it actually looks like this is something that you wanted to do. This is something that you actually did want to affirm into your reality, because everything is not just based on free will. It's also based on the will that is also hidden from you, that you are willing out, because this is the gathering or the memory of your subconscious. So everything that I'm showing you on the screen, I'm relaying to you your exact thoughts and your exact patterns. So, all right, so now we're going to skip past that, and we're just going ahead and submit that request again. And so after you've submitted at least, 3 to 4 requests, but because you had so much energy in that second request, sometimes how people try to pick on you in school for doing the most. Well, you doing the most here actually helped you. That's all you have to do when people try to pick on you for being great. Just laugh at them just like that, okay? All right, so we're saying here that you can actually get this bumped up to next week. Whereas before it was going to take you, 10 more business days to get that thing into the physical realm. But because you did the most, you're going to get it in 5 business days. So, we cut down 5 days. And anybody that's shopping on Amazon Prime, who want to wait 5 days for some shit if you literally just paid the subscription for you to get it in 2 days, after 2 days, you feel me? So just a gross example of all that. And I just had to go into character real quick because that would keep me in memory of what my download was actually about. 515 on the camera dash, Vinny signing out. Peace. Thank you for watching.